जय विष्णुपाद परमहंस परिव्राज का जय गुरु भक्ति निर्मल आचार्य गोस्वामी महाराज की जय।
श्रीला विष्णुदास रविंद्रदेव गोस्वामी महाराज की जय। सुब्रमण्य श्रीला महाराज की जय। भक्ति रत्न श्रीधर देव गोस्वामी महाराज की जय। विष्णुपाद भगवान श्री भक्ति सिद्धांत सरस्वती गोस्वामी ठाकुर गोपांग गुरुवर्ग की जय। नामाचार्य हरिदास ठाकुर की जय। भक्ति देवी की जय। श्याम कुंड राधा कुंड श्री गिरी गोवर्धन की जय। श्री मायापुर धाम श्री नवद्वीप धाम श्री वृंदावन मथुरा की जय। पुरुषोत्तम तीर्थ की जय। बलदेव सुभद्रा जगन्नाथ जी की जय। आकर चैतन्य की जय। मायापुर गोपी की जय। श्री चैतन्य सरस्वती मठ की जय। श्री चैतन्य Lord Nishimo Kulli ki jai. All the assembled devotees ki jai. All the worldwide devotees ki jai. Bhakta Prabhu Prahlad Maharaj ki jai. Jai Lakshmi Nishimo Dev ki jai. Shuddha Bhakti Shri Bhagavan Nishimo Dev ki jai. Sadashi Gangadhar Giriraj Nashi Brindo ki jai. All the assembled devotees ki jai. All the worldwide devotees ki jai. Harinam Sankirtan स्वागत श्री गौर भक्त वृंद की जय। जय प्रेमानंदे जय विष्णुपाद परमहंस परिव्राज का जय गुरु भक्ति निर्मल आचार्य गोस्वामी महाराज की जय।
धन्यवाद महाराज।
धन्यवाद। By the mercy of Gurudev, today I am in Nishingopalli. Actually, day before yesterday I came from Kolkata and I'm thinking Sunday was the June, but tomorrow and today I have so much service in the construction site and Srila Sadhu Maharaj also came with me. He was driving, my number one for holiday. And he was driving, nice driving, and he came with the car with me and he take his computer. And after that I told him that you check his good signal, good connection have, and very nice connection. My room no connection properly, but here is top floor in the building, new room, and that is good connection. But that I am thinking tomorrow also some class, more evening 6 o'clock, and today also Zoom class. For that,
Now, Vishnupada Paramas Pirivaga Chakradas Prasad Srimad Bhakti Nirmala Chakradas Maharaj ki jai.
For that, today I am thinking, okay, tomorrow also I have so much service. But day after tomorrow I have service here, but I have some teaching program on the way to Calcutta that I will. Tuesday I have two program, Friday also another program. This week so much busy, and for that I am very happy today here. Today I am very happy, and I want to sing a song from Sharanagati. It is always we are singing Gurudev Kripa Bindu Diya and Sri Guru Charana Padma, but when I am coming to Shiv, very nice song he composed here, and we will try to sing that song in Sharanagati. That song have small books, Sharanagati, So many kirtan are there, and Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur composed that all songs. And Bodrum did that is very nice song. Gurudev Baro Kripa Kari Gauravan Majhe Godrume Didiya Chodhan. Gurudev
Baro Kripa Kari Gauravan Majhe
Godrume Didiya Chodhan. Gurudev Baro Kripa Kari Gauravan Majhe Godrume Didiya Chodhan.
Gurudev Baro Kripa
Kari Gauravan Majhe Godrume Didiya Chodhan. Agga diya more ei broje boshi, agga diya more ei broje boshi, hari naam karo hari naam
Kora
baro kripa kari gauravan majhe godrume diya chodhan. চিত্ত স্থির হবে সকল সহিব একান্তে ভজিব আমার
চিত্ত স্থির হবে সকল সহিব একান্তে ভজিব
বড় কৃপা করি গৌরবন মাঝে গোত্রে দিয়াছ বড় কৃপা করি গৌরবন মাঝে গোত্রে দিয়াছ স্থান। কেমনে ভজিব কদিয়া কদিয়া তোমার চরণে কদিয়া তোমার কদিয়া সুবি Ashram Maharaj and Srila Trivikram Maharaj. Please, Maharaj, accept my humble obeisance.
Dandavad Srila Acharya Maharaj. Dandavad.
Trivikram Maharaj also I saw.
Dandavat Srila Acharya Maharaj. Dandavat pronounced.
Dandavad Sri Vikram Maharaj.
Maharaj.
Dandavat Maharaj. Dandavat Sastra Maharaj.
Dandavad. How are you?
Yes, I'm okay.
Maharaj.
You?
I'm okay, Maharaj.
Fine.
By the mercy of Gurudev, everything.
And you are in Nishinghapalli.
Yes, Maharaj. I came day before yesterday, and for the Zoom I wanted to go today in Calcutta, but Shalom was that day. There is very nice. In the top floor is very nice connection.
Very good.
Floor, second floor, third floor, and fourth floor is good connection. That is that all will
Not a
very nice
good
connection.
Maharaj. It's cutting. The sound is
Shanti Maharaj.
cutting.
Dandavad.
Dandavad Maharaj.
Dhanyavad. Here I am saying so that so many devotees, Sripad Shanta Maharaj, Sripad Ravindra Krishna, Dhanyavad, Sripad Ravindra Krishna,
Yes, Maharaj.
and Dayal Nitai.
How are you, Maharaj? You okay?
Okay,
Very nice to
but
see you.
little Dayal Nitai tongue also beating.
Yes, Maharaj. He's been eating since morning. Every day like this.
No,
Little
his
fat.
tongue, I saw it, her tongue is beating. It's good.
Good. Fat, Maharaj getting fat. You can see.
And that is Ram Ratan from Malaysia also I saw. Ram Ratan Prabhu. Very nice to see you. Very happy to see you. Dhanyavad. Dhanyavad. Very nice to see you. And Joyvardhan is there.
I'm also very happy to see you.
Dandavad Maharaj. How are you?
Joyvardhan.
Yes, Maharaj.
Shama Sundari is there. Shama Sundari and his daughter and her daughter.
Today we're doing a little program and Prabhu Karanya is coming.
Sudevika. Sudevika also. How are you?
Dandavad Maharaj.
How are
Happy to see you.
Very nice. I'm remembering you. When you are taking prasadam with Sundari Devidasi in the old, I am serving the prasadam, that time Brahmachari, and you are, and Sudevi also, Sudevi Tula, you and Sundari are taking prasadam. Remember that?
My memory is not so good at that moment, but my heart feels it.
That is Param Guru Maharaj's Barandai's corner.
Yes.
Then before kitchen and down, and you and Sundari are taking prasadam.
Oh,
That time you are 17 years old.
yes.
Now you are how old are you? 37 or 40?
42.
42. 25 years old.
Yes.
And there is today I see the London devotee also. I saw. Who is there?
Dandavad Gurudev. Dandavad Gurudev. Hindu Madhav.
Hindu Madhav, British state.
Dandavad.
Vishnu Kanti or Lakshmi Kanti? Lakshmi Kanti. I am always
Dandavad.
You want to change my name?
I always remember Krishna Kishore and Krishna Kanti. Krishna Kishore and Krishna Kanti. I never in Lakshmi Kanti.
No, you have forget me.
Maharaj never visiting Lakshmi temple.
I am always forgetting the Lakshmi's name.
Yes.
Lakshmi's name always forget.
Yes.
But I never forget the Mahalakshmi's name. Mahalakshmi always.
Yes.
Lakshmi is simple, but Mahalakshmi is powerful to us.
That's my misfortune. She is very powerful.
Acharya, you are not remembering Lakshmi because you are not in this mood of Aishwarya, rather you are remembering Radharani. Radharani's servant, we cannot have that quality. I have not that kind of quality to servant of Radharani. Radharani is the very far, but we are trying to the servant of the Radharani's servant. That is the main thing. And that is also in this life, I do not know is possible or not. But it's very difficult. Radhar o Dashi Sarvobede bole. Radhar o Dashi o Krishna Sarvobede bole. Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur always praying to Radharani's Kinkari of the Radha Dashi. That is the that is very nice before that. That is Bhaktivinoda Darshan written by Srila Bhaktivinoda Siddhartha Goswami Maharaj, and Prabhupada is very happy. And Prabhupada himself told, this is not written by you, this is written by Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur himself. That is very happiest time. That is carried by Srila Bhaktivinoda Goswami. And SCS Mass London, who is there? Nobody is there, only camera on.
Dandavad Pranavad, okay.
Dandavad Maharaj, Dandavad.
Dandavad.
We have a few devotees here, but they're taking prasadam now.
Okay, good. Very nice. In South India is so many devotees are here. That is Madhusudan and Sunanda is Hawaii, I saw. Madhusudan and Sunanda. Maharaj is Dandavad.
Dandavad Maharaj, how are you? We are back to Maui, Hawaii now. Good. Yeah, we are
fine.
back.
Please come.
Yes, we come back.
Come this time. When you get the visa, you come.
And Jivana Didi is on the island now also.
Now it's accommodation is very nice now.
Achha. And Maharaj, we are back to Maui, Hawaii now. We are back to Maui in Hawaiian Island now.
And some devotees also, I am seeing down, watching Mahamantra Prabhu. Mahamantra Prabhu. You learn so many things when you are Navadvip.
practicing properly. I know that time your full time was busy, but the service for Guru's mission, developing too much familiarity, and after that they are not getting time to practicing properly and teaching. But in the meantime, the people are staying in the temple, sometimes going to the family life. Coming, so much austerity coming in their life. So much, but that minimum 50-50 is necessary. 50-50 means 50% and 50%. 50% you give to your family, your labor have to give 50% to your family, 50% for the gurus, for preaching and practicing. 50% time you should expend for the service for the spiritual things, for the service for spirituality. It is necessary. সংসার করি মিশে গেল কাল, লাভ না হইল কিছু ঘটিল জঞ্জাল। ঈশ্বর সংসার এই ছায়াবাদী প্রায়, ইহাতে মমতা করি বৃথা দিল যায়। দিন যায় মিশা কাজে নিশা নিদ্রা বসে, নাহি ভাবি মরণ নিকটে আসে। You know that meaning. That meaning is very easy. That is meaning is very easy. You can understand the meaning of that song. Then eventually you can understand. You can understand this kind of meanings. But sometimes through our emotion, through our karma, Bengali on program words are there, because three things that telling Janma means to be a. Janma means birth, Mrityu means death, and BA means marriage. Marriage, it is not the hand of anybody, it is the only hand of God, hand of Lord. Janma means to be a, tin vidatar niye. That is always people are telling in this Bangalore. Janma means to be a and tin vidatar niye. Means Janma means birth, Mrityu means death, and marriage means vivaho, biye. And that is tin vidatar niye. That is three things are Three things are connected with the Lord. It's not, but it is not our hand. It is the all hand of the Lord. Understand? Because Srila Darshan Maharaj, our Param Gurudev, one time told, he was laughing when he was born. Astrologer told him he will become the sannyasi. And when after that you know that his wills of his father, and wills of his parents, anyhow he is not agreed to marry it, but too much forcefully, and he has to bound to take the woman, and wife. And then after that, when Srila Prabhupada Bhakshino Samsit Thakur gave him relief because he wanted to join Chaitanya Math, Prabhupada Mission, Gauri Mission. But that time his wife existing there, no children, but existing there. But he wants to come, but he cannot come because his wife is alive there. And then Prabhupada wills and his wife dead. And he was laughing. This is wills of the Lord. I got the merit. Of Lord, my wills of my parents, I got the marriage life, but my horoscope telling, astrologer telling you will be the sannyasi. Then how is possible? I am now married person. Then by the wills of Prabhupada, that's some sick coming, he is sick, within 3 days he left. She left. Within 3 days she left. But it is out possible. And he got the message, he was in Calcutta, he got the message, your wife is sick, please come. And on the way he got the message, his wife dead. Away from Calcutta. But in this way, what is the wills of Krishna, but mainly our desire is necessary to be strong. Desire have to be pleasing. If you using the householder life, if you try for pleasing, that is possible. Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur is showing that. Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur is showing that. She is not only his 11 children. He has 11 children, Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur. He is doing the householder life, Babaji Dinesh, more than sannyasi, but he is living more than sannyasi, and his lifestyle is composed. It is more than sannyasis. And I heard from Gurudev also, Kunja Babu in Chaitanya Math, Bhakti Vilas Tirtha. He was householder people, but he was the secretary of Chaitanya Math. And when he was coming to Chaitanya Math, and all the sannyasi pulled dandavat to him. He was giving respect to him, to the householder people. But everybody is by the wills of Prabhupada, and all the sannyasi is giving obeisance to him. And some of them is criticize, some sannyasi criticize, and Gurudev told that time to me, and Sridhar Maharaj also on that party, and Sridhar Maharaj and Prabhupada told Sridhar Maharaj, I am not counting with that kind of party, say, who criticize the, I am not counting you who criticize Srila Kunja Babu. I am not counting you, that party who is criticizing Sripad Kunja Babu. That is for that I am not accepting you. You will take that part in the visiting Srila Srimat Mandir. That kind of respect, Srila Prabhupada, Krishna Saraswati has been giving to Kunjabam. And who is the later he was becoming the Bhakti Vilastik Maharaj, who is the president Acharya of Sri Chaitanya Math Mayapur. In this way, we can see householder devotee also is mostly in the foreign country. So many countries no Sannyasi, even not Brahmachari. Even not Brahmachari have Sannyasi. I know that. I know that is how much is what is called how much is very hard to keeping the Brahmachari life and Sannyasi life in Western country. It is understood when I visit South America, when I visit in Europe or in London, I am seeing that it is very difficult to keep with Sannyasi life and Brahmachari life. It is very hard to keep. That I understood when I visit there. I am saying that. But in that meantime, I am also seeing some Sannyasi, some Brahmachari also trying to keep their Sannyasi life and Brahmachari life. But this is not fact. Who is Sannyasi, who is Brahmachari? That is not fact. That is not proper things. That is not counting who is Sannyasi, who is Brahmachari, who is householder. That is not the main things. Main things is the practicing and teaching. Sometimes we are seeing the householder devotees more practicing. Sometimes we are seeing the somebody living in the temple. Brahmachari is going to the teaching to the householder life, householder people. Brahmachari cannot wake up the Mangalarati, but that householder devotee wake up. I saw when going to preaching in Bengal many times. Then we are seeing that they have altered their morning their Mangalarati. And our Brahmachari is still in the bed. I am seeing that. I saw that. But that they are practicing more and more. I am seeing that in India also. I am watching that they are practicing very nicely. Because they are not living in independent, they are living with the family life and they are the example. They are showing to the people that they are properly practicing coming Mangalarati, avoiding Mangalarati, is doing Mangalarati and cooking, offering the bhog morning. Then Archan, everything happening, and proper time offering a bhog and night time offering the bhog, afternoon time offering the another offering. They are doing the how much they are practicing, how will that do it? Understand. And they are also telling, sometimes my sons, group of the son, they are not so much reliable, but some of the daughter is very reliable for me. That are Gurudev always telling. Gurudev is telling and Gurudev also telling that in the comparatively all of my daughters, some of my daughters love so much to me. They are cooking for me properly, they are trying to help me, they are doing proper service for me. And Gurudev giving so much example for some devotees also. In this way, I am seeing this. The foreign countries, the householder devotees are very nicely the example showing that they are practicing properly. But in the meantime, and young generation have to do more practicing because they have to more practicing, because in the next generation they will take the flag of Sri Chaitanya Saraswati Math. They will carry that flag of Sri Chaitanya Saraswati Math and continue the practicing of and in this way, we should tell that and have to reach door to door practicing. Understand? Sometimes I like that preaching, but preaching Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur, Srila Prabhupada, continuing the practicing and Darjai Thakur, Darjai Krishna. But Mahaprabhu told door to door, village to village, Prabhupada told door to door, and our Gurudev Guru Maharaj told every heart to heart. That is to reach. That's I told many times to you. Mahaprabhu told Pridhivite Jatvache Nagara Vigraha, every village to village. But Bhaktivinoda Thakur Prabhupada told every door to door go. I am making the brahmachari, I am bringing the son, I am bringing, and that is Gurudev telling that word, what Prabhupada told. I heard from Gurudevs. Say, Bape Khadano Mai Tarano. Gurudev that word very using. Bape Khadano Mai Tarano. And understand, I am making my party with the son, with the making brahmachari and sannyasi. Bape Khadano, who is the some kind of their son, they are not getting the some of love and affection with their parents, and they are coming to the temple, and they are becoming brahmachari and sannyasi. And Gurudev told Bape Khadana, sometimes mother also does not love her son, and they are coming to the temple, they stand to the temple, and after that they are practicing. Arthati Jigyasu Gyani, 4 types of people coming to the temple. After that, they are practicing, then they become the brahmachari and sannyasi. In this way, they are coming, and I am sending again the brahmachari to the householder people for the preaching and telling sending the glorification of the holy name and sending the glorification of Guru and Guru and Mahaprabhu also. In this way, Gurudev told, Guru Maharaj told, you have to reach in the everybody's heart to heart. Hidaya, connection. Hidaya, Krishna Pujita. You distribute everybody's heart. ভগবানের নাম পৌঁছে দাও, তার জন্য পরিশ্রম করতে হবে, sacrifice your life. You have to make them brahmachari, you have to make them sannyasi, you have to expend your too much blood for that, to make them as a brahmachari and sannyasi. And to make the devotee also. Like as a devotee, that is also not so easy. In this age of Kali, people are too much attracted by the materialist attracted by the beauty, attracts Rup Raj Gandha Shabda Sparsha. So many elements their attraction. For that, in this way you have to come out. Today Amalanda Prabhu is here. How are you, Prabhu?
Srila Maharaj. I'm okay. How are you?
Very nice. Danistan is there?
Yes, Maharaj, I'm always here. Dandavad.
You are sending so many different things, so many thoughts. Using so much money for that. Why it is necessary? First thing I'm surprised in this pandemic situation, you buy the kitchen things and so many songs and some things. What is? And in the pandemic situation, and how you post it, I do not know that. And Gaurangi also there today, I saw. Gaurangi.
Dandavad Pranam Shiva Gurudev. How are you?
Dandavad. I'm fine. You are okay?
Yes, I'm okay.
Last year, whose house you are living, and not necessarily go before previous there in nearby, that on land, that is the building is there. You saw that? Not necessary go to the, if you come go to Purnima, not necessary stay in that house. You can stay that building.
Oh, very good.
You and, I remember you, and Danis, and how many girls are there? Madhavi, that from that South Africa. Good God, 2 sisters. That's living there. Now not necessary. I cannot remember that. And there is now, before God Purnima, you got the 1 room, 2 rooms there. Now you will get the 57 room. That nearby that I bought that some land, some trees are there, and they cut the trees, they take the trees, their trees, and that construction is 57 rooms. Will be ready in Gaurpurnima. Revati Didi, how are you? Revati, where is?
Maharaj, that was nice to see you. Very happy.
Where is Puri Maharaj? Who is he?
I don't know, Maharaj. I think he went out with the devotees. I'm not sure.
Okay. Devabandhu and Nandu Priya.
Devabandhu was here just now, but the tractor here, and he is with the tractor man necessary to do some job for small kunda plantation. All that is happening, and he's outside for 1 minute.
Today is Kundalata.
Kundalata, you are coming this year? No sound. I am no getting any no sound.
My obeisance, Srila Gurudev.
You will try to come this year?
Yes, always try.
Rasharas. How are you, Rasharas? Rasharas? Sound, Rasharas.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you now. How are you now?
I'm good, Maharaj. I'm happy to see you.
Okay?
Yes, everything okay.
You are coming?
I hope so.
You are living alone?
Yes.
You are living alone?
Yes, Maharaj. Alone. But always trying to be with devotee. I'm Namahata.
Yes. Namottu is ISKCON. We are not Namot. Our Namottu's name, you know that? Sri Chaitanya
Namahata? Yes.
Sankirtan Mahamandal. Sri Chaitanya Saraswata Sankirtan Mahamandal. That is Gurudev gave this name. When I am starting the Namattu preaching, Mahamandal. When I start to try to preach Mahamandal, that is Namattu, I tell to Gurudev. Gurudev tell not to use that name, ISKCON name. You will. I am giving the name, he gave the name Sri Chaitanya Saraswata Sankirtan Mahamandal. Sri Chaitanya Saraswata Sankirtan Mahamandal. Namattu actually Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur gave that name. After that, ISKCON has stolen that name. ISKCON has stolen that name. Correct. Everybody knows that. Namattu started by Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur, Gotrundi, and ISKCON using that name, is stolen that name. And Gurudev telling not to use that name. That ISKCON is using. You have used the name Sri Chaitanya Saraswata Sankirtan Mahamandal. Our portion is like that, and some of the center also name have Sri Chaitanya Saraswata Sankirtan Mahamandal. I am starting. But I am telling what I want to tell you now, because sometimes the political people using that things. That is Darshan, duare sarkar. Darshan government, sometimes you have some land reform, land, some things, you have some official job for government, everything, and you have to go with the government office, district magistrate office, or government office, or police station, or government council. But sometimes in India, some area they are telling no, not necessarily come to the office. Government will come, you will go.
government will come your door. Or this in this way, you have ashram. You have ashram. You have God, you have mission, you have daddies. You are thinking, oh, I am opening the mission, everybody will come to me. But in this age of temple, you have to go there. You have to go there more. But temple, I am not telling the deity installation, that you have to take. You can take the deity's picture, deity's photo, brother's photo, and using and going door to door. Preaching. This movement is necessary. This movement is necessary. It is very urgent. We are too much giving energy for our material life. Too much ways to maintain our family. It is very difficult. I know that in this situation, this pandemic situation. But in the meantime, minimum once a week. If you get 2 to 3 days a week, no problem. Once a week minimum, one day. You are thinking, you have to find who is not coming, who is not. You will go that house with your partner. You will go that house with your partner. Okay, Prabhu, you are not busy, you cannot come to the program. I will go your house with your party. You have to give prasadam to us. In this way, you have to please him like this way. Okay, you are busy, you cannot come. That's fine. No problem. You cannot come. We will go your house. Okay. This is Krishna Bhakti aspect. Peru. This is Haryananda. Haryananda is there.
Dandavat, Maharaj. Happy to see you.
Okay, very nice. Very nice. I'm very happy. Damodar Prabhu. Damodar from Brazil.
Dandavat Pranam Acharya.
You are with the blackboard. Saraswati, who is that sitting in the black cloth? Saraswati, what? London. No, not here. Praneshwari, any question have?
Jai Maharaj. Yes, you have a question. I don't have the name of the person, but says if someone thinks that he is praying with reverence, how can he know that Krishna is listening to that prayer? If someone thinks that he is praying with reverence, how can he know that Krishna is listening to that prayer?
He's praying.
Praying.
That is, scripture told, Saranga Sharanagati Hoibe Jaha, Taharo Prarthana Sune Sri Nanda Kumar. Saranga Sharanagati is 6 types of Sharanagati who can follow properly. Is praying. What he is praying, Krishna always listen to his prayer. That is Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur told that. We are singing that song. Saranga Sharanag Daino Atma Nivedan Bhakti Ke Baran Avashyi Bhaktiben Krishna Bhaktiben Avashyi Bhaktiben Krishna Vishaka Palan Bhaktir Anugula Karjer Shikar Bhaktir Pratibula Babu Bharjanangikar Saranga Sharanagati Hoibe Jaha Taharo Prarthana Sure Sri Nanda Kumar. Is who has 6 types of Saranagati, Dharma, Atma Nivedan, Bhakti Ke Baran, Avashyi Bhaktiben. In this faith, proper faith, or Krishna told, or Gurudev told, who was surrendered, fully surrendered to Gurudev, and Krishna must, Krishna Srimad Bhagavad Gita also told, I only know my devotees, sadhu. I only know sadhu, bhaktagan, sadhu. আমি সাধুগণকে জানি, সাধুগণকে চিনি. I know only sadhu. And I only know sadhu, nothing else. And sadhugan, with the saints, with the devotees of myself, with the my devotee, he also, that is Srimad Bhagavad Gita told that. আমি সাধুগণকে জানি, আর সাধুগণ আমাকে ছাড়া কাউকে জানেন না। সাধুগণ শুধু আমাকেই জানেন। Only he knows me, only he wants to hear me, only he wants to hear from me, he wants to hear from my devotees, and other things he does not want to listen. For that it is scripture told. If you that kind of, your position is that kind of way, you can make yourself that kind of position, that kind of level, Krishna will listen to your prayer. Any other?
Yes, Maharaj. Apart from the war at Kurukshetra, when is war justifiable? Besides the war at Kurukshetra.
I cannot hear also clearly what she is saying.
Apart from the war at Kurukshetra, or besides the war at Kurukshetra, when there is a justification to have a war.
No, not clear, Devi, what you are saying. I could not understand.
Kurukshetra was a war that was justified. There was a reason. Besides Kurukshetra, when is a war justified? When is there a right to make war? There was a reason for Kurukshetra, but for any other war, is there a reason for any other war?
It is wills of Krishna. It is the will of Krishna. Because it was necessary. Krishna showing his power. Krishna not showing actually. Krishna wants to show, wants to show every peoples that it is necessary. Otherwise, good, bad, how you will clarify? And what is the reason? Why is it? Because what is necessary and what is not necessary, we cannot justify that. Because it will happen by the will of Krishna, who can stop it. It is not depends upon us or depends upon anybody. It's Krishna's desire, it will be happen and it is happen. Srila Maharaj, you can understand that question?
Well, I think you answered something about that, Maharaj. The answer is, as far as I can understand, the question is that just as there was a justification, he's accepting that Kurukshetra had some justified reason to exist. Then besides that, he's asking, or she is asking, there is another instance where war can be justified. Santo Maharaj, is that clear?
Yes, Maharaj. Now I can understand. It was, quite not clear, because the action.
You read Mahabharata? Because I have no time to read Mahabharata.
Maharaj, actually, the problem is that people are thinking that war is something, external, that, some war is going on, like the demons, Hiranyakashipu, Hiranyaksha, all these things are there outside. But actually it is more to do with our inside thing. Like, we have, enemies. There's Kama, Krodha, Lobha, Moha, Mada, Matsarya. And they're all represented by these personalities, like Duryodhana and Dusasan and all this, that have been described. So it is representing a fight against Maya. And Srila Saraswati Thakur told that if you want to live in Vrindavan, then go to Kurukshetra, the war place. There you have to fight against Maya. Don't come to Vrindavan, then you will be controlled by Maya. He told like that.
Why necessary to the Maya?
Maharaj?
Why necessary? Why? War necessary. Why necessary?
War is necessary because, Maharaj, if you are accepting Maya as you are, what you can say, also possible, and Krishna is also there. Jaha Krishna taha nahi Maya radhika. Krishna surja sama, Maya andhakar. Maya is like darkness. And if you are thinking both is there existing, then that is some kind of illusionary conception. If one is there, other should not be there. That is what scriptures are saying. Then if that is the case,
who is asking questions, he is thinking external things. Means why necessarily kill the people, why necessarily do like that? Because that also thinking. After that Arjuna understand. Arjuna when becoming disciple, he also understood. Arjuna when full surrender, he also understood. It is not for Krishna told to wear necessary to the wear. It's not for it is to everything told. Because it is necessary. Because it is necessary for that. Because it is correct. We have the count of the lower side. Sorry to have so many. We are fighting against Maya. We are also battlefield. We are also always the battlefield. We are always fighting with the Maya. Understand? If Maya will not defeat, but these things is not necessary to see the external way. In this world, there is reading Mahabharata and telling so many nonsense things, and there are thinking the external way. But if you think of the internal way, the meaning of internal, it is ankuruni to karan. That is the fight. That is the source. That is necessary to the source, the original source. Which source the fighting is necessary? That is necessary to find the original source. That is necessary. Otherwise, you cannot compare with somebody fighting with their land. Two brothers are fighting with their land and compare with fighting with Mahabharata. It is not same things. ওখানে ওই দ্যাট শ্যামা সুন্দরীর কাছে অদ্বৈত বাবাজি বসে আছে না? শ্যামা সুন্দরী, অদ্বৈত দাস বাবাজি is beside to you.
Dakaranya Prabhu from
Dandakaranya is like that.
Dandavat Maharaj.
How are you?
I'm good, Maharaj.
I have seen you after many years.
Did you have trouble to recognize?
Yes.
I got
where you are living now?
Since past 8 years, I have a farm in Portugal.
Yes, I heard that you are now become a farmer.
Yeah, I'm trying. I'm not qualified, but I'm trying.
Okay. And you remember when I was in London, you are taking me and collecting vegetables, remember?
I remember very well.
I am very happy to going to collection with you. And I am surprised it is how much is 2 trucks, 2 vans coming within 1 hour, half an hour. So many tomato, so many apples.
Yeah, that time a lot of
You not got the bread, Maharaj? You not got the bread?
This
bread. In London, they are giving too much bread donation.
Oh, but I went to the vegetable collection. I went to vegetable collection. And Gurudev died in Greenwich Tea. About 200 people are there. And when I was in Italy in Villa Govindo, Gurudev time I went also collection. In the what is the place name? Villa Govindo.
Krishna Kanta.
Krishna Kanta I know. Krishna Kanta and his husband I know. But what is the place name for us? City?
Villa Govinda.
Milano.
In Milan.
I see it's on his Bergamo.
Yes, remember. Milano. That is, I went to the city of Milano and I went on Goshala to visit. That very nice kind of Goshala. I'm surprised how was that taking, cleaning the cows down with the machine. With the machine cleaning the cow down. with so many goshala, understand, and milking no man with the machine. And then, and the baby is not taking milk his mother, but there are artificially milk giving, and they are making some kind of, what is it called? Some kind of jar and keeping the water, milk they are giving. Not baby cannot go his mom, and they are separate, and they are giving the milk there, and with they taking like I am seeing the human being also they are using the artificially that breast like milk. That I saw. I am surprised seeing that in Milano, and we are buying the milk from that. Somebody get feeding milk there. And Gurudev went there, myself and Gurudev went there. You remember Maharaj? You were there that time, Ashram Maharaj? I remember Durandhan Maharaj.
Yes, no Maharaj. I was not at that time there. I visited them later on. But I have seen that barn with the cows and milking the cows with machine nearby Villa Govinda.
Villa Govinda, yes, correct.
Yes.
Correct. And there are in the some field, and there in the field they are making the fence with the trees of grapes. And nobody taking the grapes. Understand? And that is they're telling that with the grapes juice they are making the whiskey, wine. Yeah, I'm surprised, and they're making the wine with the grape juice. And people are not taking, and guava, grapes, apple. Understand? Nobody is stealing, nobody taking. Understand? And I went collection vegetables. There are many Indian boy are working there, and when somebody says it is coming from the India or Bangladesh, and I'm telling Bangla, and they're very surprised. And I'm telling Bangla, and they're very happy. And then that boy, and who went to with me collection, is driving, and Pitobas, I do not know he is still alive or died. I never heard, never seen. Pitobas went with me, and Pitobas, and I am in front, and Pitobas is beside me driving. He told Maharaj, I am smoking. I mean, why you are smoking? But Gurudev gave me permission. Gurudev told not to take marijuana. And Gurudev, okay, I will not take marijuana, but I will smoke. And I gave permission. And I told, what? And he is smoking in front beside me, and I am very disturbed. Understand that Pitobas is doing that. And I am very disturbed. That's I remember. Is Pitobas is alive now? Alive, Pitobas? You remember Pitobas? Pitobas?
Yes, I remember very well. He was very fond of astrology. And Ayurveda and many things. I remember him. But I don't know about his whereabouts, if he's alive or if he died, I don't know. Maybe some of the European devotees, some devotees in London, they know.
Pitobas.
Quite eccentric character.
Yes.
Isn't it? Little eccentric. Now in Italy, there are many refugees from, Bengali speaking from Bangladesh. And you can see them.
Correct.
Yes.
And Srila Acharya, Srila Acharya Dev, I have a message from Braja Mohini Didi, and she says that Pitavas has passed away.
Oh, it was passed away.
That is recently or just some years ago?
That's maybe this is not recent. I'm not getting any news for many years.
Raja Mohini, if you're connected, can you please answer?
I saw he is very good collector. He collecting with me and too many eggplants, too many things, too many eggplants. Means not 1 kg, 200, 300 kilo eggplant. And Holland also, so many devotees came and by car. Holland. So many devotees can come from Holland.
Ajna Maharaj, she thinks that it was a couple of years ago that he passed away.
Okay. Thanks to Braja Mohini.
Thank you. Very nice. Actually, he's sometimes telling Maharaj, and he told he went to the market with me, and he told Maharaj, what do you like to buy? I am very poor man. You can choose something. And I told, okay, give one machine, not so much, it's $35 buy with the cutting grass. I told him I want to cut the grass in the field. And that machine I borrowed. And after that, coming Delhi airport, and they catch me in the customs. Hey, why you are taking the machine? Why you bill? Why is permission? I thought somebody get permission, it's very sick. And after that, they go. And I remember when I arrived in Italy, in the Milano airport, oh wow, 2 months, 2 hours, they are attacked. I mean, giving too much question to the customs, too much question to the visa. Too many questions. Who is your friend? Who is this? And so many devotees are outside. They are waiting for me. And after that, so many crowded, and after that, they attacked me 2 hours. I am coming alone from Russia that time. From St. Petersburg direct to Italy. Okay, any other question, Didi?
Maharaj, now that you mentioned about the way that cows are treated in the West, there are a lot of devotees who are turning vegan because the industry, the milk industry in the West is horrible. They mistreat the cows and the calves. It's really ugly to know and to see that. So many devotees are becoming vegan. They don't want to have milk. They don't want to contribute to this big, horrifying industry. Can you comment about that?
Ramananda Prabhu from Mexico. Ramananda Prabhu, how are you? Ramananda from Mexico.
Dandava Acharya Maharaj, how are you?
How are you?
I am coming today to meet you for Nityananda Krayodas and Lord Purnima. I am preparing the paper.
Very nice, very nice.
Yeah,
very nice.
I hope to see you soon.
Okay. Because their question is cows are not eating grass, but that they are avoiding the cow's milk.
না মহারাজ উনি বলছে যে কিছু অনেক ভক্ত আছে ওয়েস্টার্ন ওয়ার্ল্ডে তারা দেখছে যে গাভীগুলাকে অনেকই মানে মেশিন দ্বারা বিভিন্ন প্রকার প্রতারণা দেওয়া হয় এসব মানে গাভীর দুধ আদি সব বের করাতে যে দুধ প্রোডাক্টগুলো, তো গাভীগুলো তো কষ্ট পাচ্ছে, সেই কষ্টটা আমরা পাইতে আমি দেখতে চাই না, তার জন্য আমি দুধের প্রোডাক্ট খাওয়া বন্ধ করে দিব, এটা করছি, এটাকে ভেগান বলে। তো আপনি সে সম্পর্কে কি বলতে চান?
In this age of Kali, it will be happened. We have to tolerate that. For that, we are not anything. We are not eating anything. Milk of the cows, and you should offer to the cow milk to the Vishnu's, offering the book in necessary sweet rice. In the milk products things you can make some things with milk. Vishnu always like chana, poni, pato. You can make with this, and why will you avoid that? If you avoiding the offering milk to the deities, deity is not different from Krishna. Krishna himself and deity is not different. You know that. Krishna's name, beauty, pastimes, his devotees is not different from Krishna. But that why you are yourself, your decision, you are avoiding the offering milk to the Lord. It is, I am not giving support that. I am not giving support. You can offer to the milk to the we are not taking the food, we are taking the prasad. For that, in this age of police, many countries, its cows are problem. But still, India, like which area is so much Christian and Muslim, they are always killing the cows. Here also Muslim people killing the cows. And I am seeing the government of India, some area they stopped to cutting the cows. And when government will change, that will happen also, the government. And if somebody kill the cows, their punishment minimum 2 years cell. If they can guess. And totally stop will cutting the cows. And there are so many in the countries, Islamic countries, Muslim countries, even not Islamic countries, secular countries, they are cutting the cows. And I heard in the West also they are giving so much austerity to the cows. They are not thinking, they are thinking all the forest animal. The cows are the same quality. Dog, cat, cows, it is same. Dog, cow, cat, the same level, same. And for that, they are giving too much austerity to the cows. But why? For that, who will do that? Who is doing that? They will be sinner, and they will get the reaction. If their action doing their opposite reaction will come to them. But
we are not like this. When we are in Calcutta, simple, when we are in Calcutta, we are it is the perfect milk, you cannot be sure. It is over sure, it is not perfect. Yes, they are mixing something. But we are thinking that is the cow's milk. For that we are offering to the Lord, and we are that using as a prasad. For that, somebody is giving austerity to the cows. For that, Krishna is the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Why we avoid milk to give him like this? What is called English? Good English. আমরা কেন কৃষ্ণকে মানে দুধ ভোগ দিতে বা দুধের জিনিস ভোগ দিতে বা ছানা পনির ভোগ দেওয়া বিরত থাকবো?
Why should we abandon offering of milk and milk product to Krishna because some people are doing something wrong? That's what Maharaj is saying. Maharaj, arekta kotha, ei je vegan ache na Maharaj, vegan ra actually joint philosophy follow kore. Jainism philosophy ওরা মানে ইনফ্লুয়েন্সে ওরা কাজ করে। জৈনরা ভাবছে আমি কোনো জীবকে কষ্ট দিব না, কিন্তু জৈনদেরকে আপনি যে জিজ্ঞাসা করেন তোমরা কেন ওই চাল ডাল এসব খাচ্ছ, বলে যে গাছেগুলাতে প্রাণ নাই, ওদেরকে কষ্ট হয় না। হ্যাঁ, এই প্রকার ফিলোসফি ওরা ফলো করে মহারাজ। ওরা তো গাছপালার কষ্ট হয় ওটা ওরা বুঝে না, শুধু গাভীকে নাম করে অন্যগুলার নাম করে।
That is Nirankarvadi. Nirankarvadi, their philosophy of Jaina, they do not, they are thinking we are not giving any austerity to the any Sivacha. But if you ask him why we are taking the rice, dal, sabji, that is also coming from the trees, that you are giving, cutting the trees. We are not thinking, we are sometimes, that is also Ramakrishna Mission, that is Buddha Mission also telling that. Telling that why you are not eating meat, fish, because eat meat, fish also Jiva soul, and sabji also Jiva soul. Why you are offering sabji? Why you not offering the meat?
Acharya, with your permission, I want to say something Srila Gurudev told to us directly, because when the devotees asked him if they should stop drinking the milk because the cows were suffering, Gurudev told the devotees have this unique opportunity to give the milk to the deity and give good fortune to that cow who suffer. So if we stop offering, she will suffer for nothing. And if we give her milk to Krishna, she will be benefited. That's why necessary to continue.
Yes.
Even the honeybee, we are getting honey. Honeybee is also getting lot of trouble. That does not mean that we don't offer honey to the Krishna. So many places, some trouble is there always, Maharaj.
It's correct.
I have one question. One time we heard Srila Gurudev tell that if we mix salt with milk, then the result is like eating the meat. That's why in the mat they are making the chapati without no salt, because the devotees are putting inside the milk. Can you explain how that is happening? Because I think in the West many different.
I did not see the scripture, but I heard from Gurudev not to drink milk with salt. That what for I did not ask, because I never asked many questions to Gurudev. Gurudev told not to mix with salt with the milk. But that is Gurudev told that I am following, because what for I am not asking. I am not asking. But in the pandemic situation, the Ayurvedic system, milk with holud, turmeric, that is good for your immunity and that good for your corona. Understand, that is the good medicine. You drinking milk with holud, turmeric powder, turmeric powder. That is very nice for the COVID-19 also. Good medicine. And some influenza, some coughing, some cold, some things, you can use the dudh holud. Dudh holud means milk and turmeric powder. Today's spirituality is there. Srila Vairagi.
Dandavats Maharaj, Dandavats everyone. Yes,
how are you enjoying with cold now?
Huh?
With cold?
Yes, Maharaj, cold just started. Now everything is frozen at the moment. The Gulf not frozen yet, but soon will be. So we're missing the warm India and Vaishnava hearts because we are in lockdown now. So only few devotees are here inside the temple. Others are coming to take some prasadam. We're giving them through the door, but we can't allow all and everyone to enter the temple. Such difficult conditions at the moment, because here in St. Petersburg, more than 3,000 new cases of COVID every day.
Every day?
Yes.
Like Delhi, like Delhi.
Yes, like in Delhi. So that's why we are just in small group at the moment in the temple. Right now the evening program starting, and so we are going to join there. My obeisances to all the devotees, all the Vaishnavas. Please bestow upon us your divine blessings.
Yes, try to follow rules and regulations from the medical commission, health commission, and we will preaching also. We will try to adjust with everything. But with the will of Krishna, everything will be perfect. I heard from the Oxford, that is from January to April, that vaccine will come to India and people in America will get 200,000 every day COVID attacked every day in America, I heard. 200,000 every day. It's too much. Because India's citizen is 138 crore, more than 135 crores, but every day less than 50,000. America is 4 times more than India. As this winter season, we have to be very careful. We have to always alert. That is good for everyone, good for the devotees.
But how is the situation in Navadvip?
No, Navadvip, no.
The ashram you were saying some passed away in Devananda Gaudiya Math, is it all now over, Maharaj, the infection? The infection is over now, or still it is there in different places?
That is Devananda Gaudiya Math infection. Now no more.
Maharaj, our Guru Varga is our main doctors. So following your divine instructions, we will be safe. And also Bhaktivinoda Thakur says, I will drink from the river knowing that you will save me. So all our hope on you, on your divine grace. You are our main doctor.
Any other question, Praneshwari?
No, Maharaj, you have no more questions today.
Srila Acharya, Dhanavad Pranams. I have a question. I was watching a video recently and Srila Gurudev was talking with a devotee about Chaitya Guru. And there seems sometimes, this devotee was saying, people confuse Chaitya Guru and the Paramatma together and they think they're the same thing. Can you explain more about what is Chaitya Guru and what is the role of Paramatma?
Chaitya Guru and Mahanta Guru. শান্ত মহারাজ কোশ্চেনটা বুঝতে পারছেন? চৈত্য গুরু আর পরমাত্মা কি বল?
হ্যাঁ, চৈত্য গুরু আর পরমাত্মাতে কি তফাৎ আছে বলছেন?
চৈত্য গুরু আর পরমাত্মার তফাৎ আছে কি?
মহারাজ, আমি শুনেছি শ্রীপাদ ভক্তিমাধব পুরী মহারাজ একবার বলেছিলেন যে শ্রীধর মহারাজ বলছেন যে চৈত্য গুরু হচ্ছেন ওইটা যেটা আমাকে আমাদের গুরুদেব আমার হৃদয়ে যে একটা ইমপ্রেশন দিয়েছেন সেটা অ্যাকচুয়ালি চৈত্য গুরু, যেটা আমাকে গুরুদেব একটা ইন্সপিরেশন কিংবা যেটা আমার হৃদয়তে আসেছে ওইটা অ্যাকচুয়ালি চৈত্য গুরু বলছেন। তো জেনারেলি চৈত্য মানে পরমাত্মা তো একটা মানে সাক্ষী রূপে আমরা দেখি, মানে কর্ম ঠিক কর্ম করছে কি খারাপ কর্ম করছে, তো সেটা দেখি। কিন্তু যে অ্যাকচুয়ালি সে যদি শরণাগতি হতে চায় তাহলে সেই চৈত্য গুরুই মানে যে পরমাত্মাই মহন্ত গুরু রূপে আসে, এটা শাস্ত্রে তো বলা আছে অনেক জায়গাতে। উনি মানে একটা ফর্ম নিয়ে আসেন আর কি,
উনি মহন্ত গুরুর কাছে নিয়ে যান, এটা বলা আছে।
হ্যাঁ, এটাই
গুরুই মহন্ত গুরুর কাছে নিয়ে যান। বলে দেন, আপনি বলে দেন।
Actually, I heard that, Sripad Bhaktimadhav Puri Maharaj was saying that Srila Sridhar Maharaj, he told that the impression that our Gurudev left in our heart, that is actually a representation of the Chaitya Guru. That Srila Sridhar Maharaj told. But in general understanding in the scripture is told that the Paramatma is there in the heart of all the living entities. It is like a witness. It is saying that whether we are doing good activity or bad activity, and accordingly some kind of results that is awarded to the living entity. But when the jiva wants to get some higher direction guidance, then that same Paramatma comes in taking a form, and that is known as Mahanta Guru. So that there is a song that Srila Acharya Maharaj sing in our Narsingha temple. Bahi Narsingha, Hruday Narsingha. Jata Jata Yami, Tato Narsingha. That means inside and outside, both sides the guidance is there. Outside, Mahanta Guru is guiding, and inside is also there, that direction. So that is explained like that.
Okay, so Paramatma, he's not really getting involved in anything. He just witnesses everything?
Yes. For the ordinary living entity, he's like a witness, but for Vaishnavas, he's like Govinda, taking rest, because Vaishnava does not desire anything in the heart. So that's such a sweet place. He is resting. He no longer Paramatma is there. There he manifests as Govinda. Tadam Jaya Govinda Visram. So this is explained like that.
Santa Maharaj, no, can you repeat what you said about Srila Maharaj saying about the about impressions in the form? Can you repeat that?
Gurudev, the impression that what is left in the disciple's heart, that is actually representation of that Chaitya Guru. What impression? That means, we receive something from Gurudev in our heart, like Divya Gyan, Gurudev Prakashita, it is told. So something we receive in the heart, some transformation happens in the heart. And that Srila Maharaj considers as, real connection with Paramatma.
So the Gurudev was saying in the video that generally Chaitra Guru is more like some sort of intelligence. We feel like, okay, we should follow this direction, but generally we should not rely upon that.
Maharaj can answer. Maharaj, you want to answer, Maharaj? বলছে যে জীবকে যদি কিছু দরকার হচ্ছে তাহলে তো সেই নলেজটা তো আসছে ভিতর থেকে, সেটা তো পরমাত্মা থেকে আসছে বলছে। জীবকে তো বিভিন্ন প্রকার আন্ডারস্ট্যান্ডিং লাগে মহারাজ, তো সেটা তো কৃষ্ণ গীতাতে বলছেন যে মতে স্মৃতির জ্ঞান অপনঞ্চ, আমার থেকেই আসে, নলেজটা আমার কাছ থেকে আসে, গীতাতেও বলছেন। তো ন্যাচুরালি আমরা সায়েন্টিস্টদেরকে বলি মহারাজ, একটা এই যে মানে আন্ডা আছে, এই যে মেশিনে যদি একটা বাচ্চা বেরোয়, সেই বাচ্চাটাকে তো কে শিখাচ্ছে না যে তাকে চাল খেতে হবে কি মাটি খেতে হবে, কিন্তু সে কি করে জানে এই চাল খেতে হবে? তো ভগবান তো সে নলেজটা দিচ্ছে জীবগুলাকে সবসময়, অন্যটা সে বসতে পারবে না।
ঠিকই বলেছি, বলছি গুরুদেব পরমাত্মার কাছ থেকে তো আসে।
হ্যাঁ, নলেজ তো আসবে মহারাজ পরমাত্মা।
You understand Krishna vision?
Yes, Maharaj, thank you.
Data, Gurudev. Una pregunta.
Yes.
Del Bhagavad Gita que me acaban de llamar en inglés.
Dandas Gurudev, can you explain for us, please, the chapter 3, Karma Yoga 35 text? Dice, es muchísimo mejor desempeñar los deberes de uno, aunque tengan sus imperfecciones, que desempeñar los deberes de otro a la perfección. Es preferible encontrar la destrucción mientras uno ejecuta su propio deber que el dedicarse a los deberes ajenos, ya que es peligroso seguir el sendero de otro.
What is speaking? 35, chapter 3, Srimad Bhagavad Gita.
Yes, Maharaj. Chapter 3, verse 35.
Maharaj, Shanta Maharaj.
Maharaj.
লোকটা বাইর করেছেন?
হ্যাঁ, বলছে থার্ড চ্যাপ্টার 35 ভার্স তো মহারাজ। থার্ড চ্যাপ্টার 35 নম্বর শ্লোক তো। 3.35, is it? Praneshwari Didi?
Yes.
Bhagavad Gita?
335.
Yes. Shreyan swadharmo vigunaha paradharmat swa anustita swadharme nidhanam shreya paradharma bhayavaha.
That is, yes. I understand that. Guru Maharaj is explaining that is our religious is Srimad Bhagavatam said that sloka. I forgot that sloka. The Dashdev বলেছিল ভাগবত started before the when he is starting Srimad Bhagavatam that time he mentioned this sloka. অর্থ হচ্ছে এইটা যে আমাদের সমস্ত জ্ঞান all the আপনি ইংরেজিটা বলে দেন তোমার আমাদের সমস্ত জ্ঞান সমস্ত কিছু সমস্ত কিছু যদি ভক্তি সমস্ত কিছু ভগবানের উপর ভগবানের যদি আমাদের সমমন প্রাণ দেহ প্রাণ সমস্ত সমর্পণ করি ভগবানে সেইটাই হচ্ছে ভক্তি সেইটাই হচ্ছে ধর্ম সেইটাই হচ্ছে জীবের ধর্ম এছাড়া যদি অন্য ধর্ম করি সেইটাই হচ্ছে ভয়াবহ মানে সেটা বাদ দিয়ে যদি অন্য কিছু করি সেই ধর্মটাই ভয়াবহ কিন্তু এখানে শ্লোকটার মিনিংটা কি লিখেছে মহারাজ শব্দটা কি লিখেছে শ্রীমদ্ ভাগবত গীতা
অ্যাকচুয়ালি লেখছে যে একটা জন যে প্রকার তার ধর্ম হতে পারে সেইটা যদি আমরা আমার সেই পজিশনে না থাকে যদি সেই ধর্মটা যদি স্বীকার করব তাহলে আমার জন্য ওটা ভয়াবহ হতে পারে জিনিসটা যেরকম অর্জুনের স্বভাব হচ্ছে যুদ্ধ করা কিন্তু অন্য যে ব্রাহ্মণ আছে তার স্বভাব তো সেই প্রকার নয় কিন্তু যদি সেই স্বভাব না থাকে যদি সেই দিকে চলে যায় তাহলে সেটা তো
সেটা তো এখানে বলেছেন সেটা এখানে বলেছেন সেই বিচার অনুসারে কিন্তু আসল কথাটা নয়
আসল কথাটা অ্যাকচুয়ালি ভগবান সম্পর্কিত আপনি যেটা বললেন আপনি যেটা বললেন এটা ঠিক হ্যাঁ আপনি যেটা বলেছেন এটা ঠিক মহারাজ ওইটা যে ভগবানের Maharaj? Srila Acharya Dev told that everything, the activities like what we are seeing as karma or the knowledge gaining, whatever those things that are constitutional activities of the living entities, if they are not connected with the satisfaction of the Lord, then that is all going to bring some inauspiciousness in our life. So everything must be directed towards the satisfaction of the Lord. So that should be kept in our mind when we are doing anything. That's what Maharaj.
That is very bhayavav and dangerous.
If that is not kept in our mind, then that is going to be very dangerous. If we are doing anything.
That is the main meanings, but this meanings is there in sloka. That is what told. That is. Because Krishna wanted to explain, Krishna wanted to tell him time to time, you are the Kshatriya, your religious is fighting, but you do not want to fight. That is will be dangerous for you. First, in this way, he giving some example to the Arjuna. Understand? That time also Arjuna not happy. That time not Arjuna, the Arjuna does not want to try. When he start to bhakti job, then slowly he understands. And it is karma jog, dhyan jog, when he telling very third chapter, which I understand. But in this way, that's he is telling in this way, that you are the Kshatriya. Kshatriya, Vaishya, Shudra, what some religious have. Brahman, Kshatriya, Vaishya, Shudra, there is 4 types of caste. And there is Kshatriya means they have to fight. Kshatriya always fight. and you need fight. And you are born in the Kshatriya family, but you do not want to fight. That is not good. That is very dangerous. That is telling. But it is we are not underestimating it.
Dandavad Srila Acharya Maharaj.
According to one's own nature, that do not another one's even death is the discharge of his own duty is better. But the perform another is dangerous. That is telling. That is many things. The eternal, super excellent natural function, dharma of the soul is pure devotion for Adakshajo. The transcendental Lord, therefore, even if his function is somewhat imperfectly attained by one with his external malpractice, and such as attempt to will the superior to the God's practice within the material moods of nature, and worldly saying of action and habits foreign to the soul's nature, even if death occurs during the cultivation of such pure devotion in proper saintly association, it is the bestower of the ultimate good. But the name of good practice to ignorantly follow another path, and rather than other than commentary kudai, other than commentary kudai galos, other than
devotion.
Another devotion for the Lord is Vaibhav and endangering to the spiritual progress of the soul. That is the commentary writing. But I am thinking that we are thinking another way. That is called, but I told something on us in Bengali. That is, everything is for the Lord. Everything. What is your ego? What is your karma? What is your God? What is everything? Care, knowledge, everything. It is for satisfaction for the Lord. Understand? And Maharaj, this is our religious. Our religious to satisfaction to the Lord. Other than that is, in Buddha, that is very dangerous.
মহারাজ আর একটা কথা আপনি সবসময় বলেন, চারি বর্ণে যদি কৃষ্ণ নাই ভজে, তো এটা তো মানে বর্ণাশ্রমে যেটা হলো যে এটা তার ধর্ম, এই বর্ণের এই ধর্ম হলো, সে আশ্রমের এই ধর্ম হলো, কিন্তু ভগবানের যে ইচ্ছা আপনি বললেন এটা তো এটা অনেক উন্নত আর কি, যেটা আপনি বললেন আপনি যেটা বললেন এটা মানে মানে বর্ণাশ্রম থেকে আর ঊর্ধ্ব আর কি,
অনেক ঊর্ধ্ব, অনেক ঊর্ধ্ব। We are telling about Varnashram Dharma that is necessary to on to 25 have to Brahmachari, 25 to 50 have the Garashta, and even the Srimad Bhagavatam told, states are told in Kali-yuga sannyas is forbidden. Kali-yuga no sannyas, cannot take any sannyas. Kali-yuga people cannot take sannyas. Political people cannot eat, cannot kill the cows. And I am telling to them, who is telling that if they are not stopping to kill the cows, we are not stopping to take the sannyas. What for? If they are not stopping to kill the cows, we are also not following. They are telling, oh, why you are taking sannyas? Political sannyas is forbidden. Is forbidden to take sannyas political. Yes, political sannyas. They are telling also not to eat the cows. Then they are killing the cows. Then we are not also stopping the sannyas killing. Dhanyavad Srila Janardhan Maharaj. How are you? You understand? We are asking the question.
Maharaj, you are muted. Janardhan Maharaj.
Yeah, I was muted. I'm working on two computers at the same time. So, Dhanyavad Maharaj.
Dhanyavad Maharaj.
Next week I'll be earlier because doing everything in the temple with with Dumbledore month. So next week, less time in the temple and be here.
And tomorrow is the Kartik month, Damodar month is going to finish.
Yes. And tomorrow I'm doing some presentation with
Monday,
Shanta.
Purnima.
Tomorrow I'm doing some presentation with Shanta Maharaj in the morning. Some about Mahaprabhu's divinity and everything.
Muni Maharaj made your PowerPoint presentation ready, Maharaj.
Really? Okay.
Yes.
Well, then, right now I have added the two quotes from, I'm adding right now while we're speaking, adding two references to Mahabharata and Srimad Bhagavatam at the beginning. So then we can talk. Then you can present that maybe in the PowerPoint too. I don't know if you can add that.
Sure, Maharaj. We can add whatever you like. We can add, Maharaj. No.
Shantavar is expert for that.
No, Maharaj. I am just a servant, Maharaj. I am not expert in anything, Maharaj.
Maharaj, so where are you now? You're in Calcutta?
Nishingapalli.
You're in Nishingapalli. I thought you could not transmit from Nishingapalli. I thought there was not good internet in Nishingapalli.
No, now is good internet here in the top floor. Top floor is very nice in the new room. Nobody is living here. Only I am coming for class here. Nobody is living. Still they are not living.
I wish I was living there. Very beautiful.
Before Gold Purnima, 70 rooms, 57 and here 10, 67 rooms, 69, 70 rooms are ready.
Gurudev told that you are Acharya Maharaj, miraculous. You made all the arrangements so fast. In the COVID time also you made all arrangements, Maharaj.
By the mercy of devotees, devotees are always with us, with me, and for that I can do that. Actually, it is very difficult. So many things are going on. Actually, and all works is going that for the mercy of Gurudev. Gurudev is with me. I came to Saraswati Math Navadvip. I left Navadvip to the Saraswati Math, and nothing green from there. And I again came to Calcutta. And even they took everything from my room, even my shoes, all shoes they stole. Even my dustbin, understand? My dustbin throwing, understand? Dustbin throwing and kitchen stuffs. And one day some of my friends sent me foods that night. Because all day we are coming by flight. No prasadam, and after that we entered to the room and nothing else in the room. Understand? Even I sent few days before Jagannath prasadam, and they are eating all Jagannath prasadam also take. They have eaten all Jagannath. I sent Jagannath prasadam big packet because I am thinking I am going to South India. Why I will carry some devotees by car? They are going to Dam. But I am sending all prasadam. So when I come to Dam Park, I will distribute. And but that prasadam also they eat. Understand? In this moment, We have no any gas cylinder. We have no any kitchen stuffs. Even we have no any pot for cooking, anything. Even oven, nothing have. 2 days there prasadam coming, some family's house. One night coming from the restaurant, something dry food. In this way, after 2 days, in 3 days time, 3-4 days time, 3 days finished, then 4 days time we buy oven, we buy utensils, something start to do. Understand? In this way, but how is possible to make this construction, make this temple, make land, buy land? Only the Gurudev is always with me. That's the understood. They are trying to make empty to me. But it is externally they make empty, but internally how they can make empty? They always Gurudev's in my heart. I am thinking that I am also Gurudev's heart. That is understood. They are trying to throw outside from the temple, but they cannot throw me from the Gurudev's heart. That is not their power. Understand? They are trying to throw me from the temple, from the building, external thing, but they cannot throw me from the Gurudev's heart and devotee's heart. That is my bharosha. Bharosha English ki Maharaj? Depend upon.
That is my faith, or I believe that.
I believe that is bharosha. Ei chitte bharosha amar. Okay.
Maharaj.
Yes.
Srila Sridhar Maharaj, he mentions that when the Muslims were invading India, they sometimes went to the temples and they took the deities and broke the deities and paved the streets with the pieces of the deities. And Guru Maharaj commented, they think that if Hindus are thinking that now the deity is gone, Guru Maharaj comments that they don't understand what is divinity. So these persons, who are in the Sri Chaitanya Saraswat Mat buildings now, they're like Muslims. They have come there and they have tried to invade the building, but they don't understand. The Sri Chaitanya Saraswat Mat isn't just a bunch of buildings or the deities. It's actually a living conception given by Srila Sridhar Maharaj and Srila Govinda Maharaj. And they have named you as the successor. These persons are, in my mind, they are just occupying some buildings. And they think now they are the Sri Chaitanya Saraswat Mat. But for me, they're no better than a bunch of Muslims.
And today, I am sitting in front of that new guest house, Srila Bhakti Sundarangar, new building in Shimapalli. I was sitting there watching the construction. And that time, and one of my workers, Prabandhu and Manpriya, that time, and Udamanno Prabhu, David Udamanno, David Lavannamai, David Udamanno, David Devabandhu.
They beat Sanatana. They beat Sanatana also.
Sanatana, yes. And they beat Devabandhu, who was beating Devabandhu Vishnudas. Now Vishnudas is crying unto me, Maharaj, I have no booty. Can you send 300 rupees for buying booty to me? Otherwise, you can send the booty for me, because they are not giving money for buying booty. Now they are telling the young Vishnudas is crying, was I did mistake. I left you and I went to the against party. That is
promoting.
what I say.
Maharaj, they are promoting by Facebook, by making ID, Dhambasi Sevak. Dhambasi Sevak, they made a name, and they are, promoting that. by that to different devotees. Dhambasi Sevak. And that name, they made a new ID. The Dhambasi Sevak. And this Ranjit is, who is spreading that like that to different devotees.
I remember how much they did to Judamanna. Judamanna's color is very white and red, all red. Understand? They beat it on Judamanna and Judamanna showing me and red. All that red. So all down red. Understand? And they are coming to mix with me, and when I am thinking how much they between the devotees, and when I remembering that, then I do not want to mix because how can I tolerate, and how can I avoid this? Because they will suffer. They will, if somebody criticizes the devotees, somebody hitting the devotees, all the scripture, they are getting the punishment. Understand, if offense is coming, when Ramchandra Puri, when Sri Ramchandra Puri is telling to Madhavendra Puri, why you are crying, you are Brahma, why you are crying, and Madhavendra Puri is very disturbed and says to Ramchandra Puri, get out from me, I am getting so much suffering from the separation. But another thing, you're not telling separation, I am suffering so much. And that boy is coming to disturb me, get out from here. After that, what happened? That offense coming to Mahaprabhu, it did offense. And after that, what happened? He suddenly, all the devotees praying for Ramchandra Puri to Jagannath, please remove that man from the Puri. And Ramchandra Puri, what happened? No news after that. In this way, that is very painful. That day is very painful. Understand? That day is very painful. And when I heard that kind of Jonathan Maharaj told they are Muslim, but Muslim is better than them. Because so many Muslims are working in my temple on my workers. And there are even Muslim people coming to pay obeisance to me. Yesterday on Mystery came, that was Waterline Mystery, he is the Muslim and he pay obeisance to me, full obeisance. And coming to me. Understand, Muslim people is better than that. You know the Chatkaji, Chatkaji's family, Mayapura, Chatkaji's family. But they are not so much bad.
Maharaj, they are not like pious Muslims, they are like Aurangzeb.
There are Aurangzeb.
Maharaj, Aurangzeb also gets some mercy from Baladev. That Srila Acharya Maharaj discussed when he goes to Daoji temple. Then Aurangzeb will also get some mercy from Baladev Maharaj.
Aurangzeb make the tax free.
Srila Gurudev said that he was surprised how Ranajit was a snake on his lap, and he told double poison. So, like snake, it's a good description.
Well, yes. Gurudev also said that who was Nimai? Who was Nimai? Now they call Nanda Swami or something like that. He said something like also like Ramachandra Puri. When Guru Maharaj was feeling something, then he told you should think about Ishwara. The same thing. The same situation that happened with Ramachandra Puri and also with Madhavendra Puri. He told this Nimai told Guru Maharaj to think about Ishwara. And Govinda Maharaj mentioned that.
And now sometimes I'm seeing, somebody's collection money, Ranjit name, Ranjit is telling they're collecting money, they are also helping Ranjit. I heard someone tell me, they are demanding, I am the disciple of Srila Maharaj, I am disciple of Srila Gurudev.
You used to give some money to them for maintenance of the temple because they could not pay for it themselves.
If not following the proper instruction from Gurudev and Guru Maharaj, how they demand the disciple of Srila Maharaj, that is the main thing. I'm telling my books always, you take the mantra, but even you take the mantra, you will not become a disciple. I write clearly in that books. So you can take the mantra from Guru, but you will not become a disciple. You are not a strongest. What I asked Guru, what is Guruji told me to? One is very hard, one is very little soft. One told, we told, if you walk with me, if you saw a snake, Gurudev, a snake. I told no snake, go. And one time Gurudev told, if I tell the sun rising in the west side, sun rising, you have to believe that is right. This kind of nature is faith. And there is acts about faith Gurudev. And two examples he gave, Gurudev gave to me. Understand. Now today, sometimes I heard, Srila and Bhaktisiddhanta Swami told, because he always 100% loyal to his Guru Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur. Sometimes everybody is telling his father, but is the biological father maybe? Srila Saraswati Thakur is thinking this is the way. This is the way. This is the correct things. This is the scripture. What Bhaktivinoda Thakur told. And Siddhartha Maharaj also told that what Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur, what Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur told, that is the direct, that is the proper thing, and that is the proper teaching, and that is the scripture. What Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur told, that is the scripture. That is Srimad Bhagavad Gita. That is Srimad Bhagavatam. What Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur told. That is Siddhartha Maharaj told, and in this way, I heard someone not following, Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur told it is not correct. And how they are considering as the disciple of Gauriya Sampradaya, Gauriya line, it is very giving to me pain for that. Understand? Okay, I'm very happy to see you all. And next Sunday I will try to meet with you again. Very nice. Jayam Vishnupad Jagat Guru Srila Bhakti Chundar. Govinda Dev Goswami Maharaj ki jai. Om Vishnupad Jagat Guru Bhakti Rakta Siddhanta Goswami Maharaj ki jai. Om Vishnupad Bhagavan Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Swami Goswami Thakur ki Rupad ki jai. Rupani Guru Varga ki jai. Acharya Guru Das Thakur jai. Bhakti Baban Janat, Bhakti Madhav Puri Maharaj, Bhakti Bandhav Puri Maharaj, Bhakti Nandan Swami Maharaj ki jai, all the assemblies devotees ki jai, all the world devotees ki jai, Sri Krishna Swami
joy.
Buddhism, because in the front no was, only in the was you will see. 9:30 almost today. Yeah. Okay. Too much gracias. Okay. Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu.
I love you, Gurudev.
Acharya Maharaj. Sant Maharaj.
From the Philippines. Isyanin Ratanaba from the Philippines.
Dandavats Maharaj.
Dandavats Gurudev. Dandavats Acharya Maharaj.
Dandavats Maharaj.